Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstrud. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Try the ground game here with the running back.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. He'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. It's a run to the left. Touchdown, App State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the
Don't do that. You got one lucky play, bro.
Communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll hand it off. with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that front.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect.
Should have been your 2nd pick right there.
Defender brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Crosses the 35. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. The Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Inside give now from the shotgun. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Catch made on the out route. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, USC. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And you stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He grabs it inside the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And now the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up 4th and short.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's reeled in. It's Peters. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught behind the line. It's Peters. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain. Getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Trojan field. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and it's nice positive yards.
Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The App State offense goes back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Crosses the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important third down play coming up. Throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. Third down attempt for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
It's an out route. The catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the back. Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Oh, he throws it back. Fights off a defender. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
USA 28, App State 17.
They'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throws it to the right. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
35, App State 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The App State offense goes back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tight end makes the grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Right now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Pressure is coming. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make a play on this return. Can he make it? And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 22. Third down coming up.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
The coverage team able to bring him down. USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, looking to throw it. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Powering through the defender. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
A throw to the running back in the flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's looking deep down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And that catch is hauled in. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for his back. The ball is caught. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The App State offense goes back on the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Let's fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
They failed to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. The runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Breaks free. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they've got the returner corralled. State offense goes back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Tailback with another carry. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. It walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here comes a handoff. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Look out, room to run here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And we'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.